Single dad brings daughter to job interview, the CEO's sister is a secret billionaire. Daniel Foster hadn't slept. Not really. Between double shifts at the warehouse and caring for his 6-year-old daughter, Lily, sleep had become a luxury. He'd practiced his answers for the interview in the bathroom mirror at 3 a.m., brushing his teeth while Lily slept beside a stuffed unicorn missing an eye. Today was his shot. Marketing associate at a tech startup called Nexera Systems. It wasn't glamorous, but it had benefits, growth opportunities, and, most importantly, a stable paycheck. He could stop juggling 3 part-time jobs. Maybe even afford Lily a proper birthday party. But at 7:42 a.m., everything started to unravel. The babysitter texted, "Emergency. Can't make it. So sorry." Daniel stared at the message, heart sinking. The interview was in 45 minutes. He looked at Lily, still eating her cereal in superhero pajamas. "Daddy?" she asked, milk on her lip. "Are you okay?" He wasn't. But he smiled. "Change of plans, sweetheart. You're coming to work with me today." The receptionist at Nexera gave Daniel a hesitant glance as he entered the sleek downtown office with a tiny backpack slung over one arm and Lily gripping his other hand. "Interview?" he said, trying to steady his voice. She nodded slowly. "Top floor. Last door." The elevator ride was long and silent. Lily clutched his fingers tighter. "Do I have to be quiet, Daddy?" "You just be you," he whispered, kissing the top of her head. "That's more than enough." The interview room was minimal, glass walls, whiteboards, a sleek table that made Daniel's thrift store blazer feel especially out of place. Across from him sat 2 people, a young HR associate and a woman in a gray sweater, hair tied back, no makeup. She looked like she'd just walked in from the farmer's market, not a corporate meeting. She smiled at Lily. "And who's this?" "I'm Lily," she chirped. "I brought crayons." "Perfect," the woman said, pulling a chair closer. "You can sit by me." Lily beamed and got to work coloring. The HR associate looked flustered, but the woman, who hadn't introduced herself, seemed genuinely at ease. Daniel fumbled through the first few questions, nerves rattling his voice. But the woman kept nodding, occasionally glancing at Lily's crayon masterpiece like it was more important than the resume in front of her. Then came the question he dreaded. "What made you leave your last job?" He sighed. "The hours. They kept me on call weekends, late nights. It worked when I was alone, but I'm not anymore." He looked at Lily, who was now drawing a rocket ship. "I know this job isn't just about me. But if I could give her a little more stability, more time, I'd give everything I've got." There was silence. Then the woman asked, softly, "What's her favorite book?" Daniel blinked. Anything with dragons. Or unicorns. Sometimes both." She smiled again. "Good answer." The HR associate cleared his throat. "We'll be in touch." 3 days later, Daniel got the call. He didn't get the job. But something strange happened. An hour after the rejection, a woman named Elise Monroe emailed him personally. Said she'd been in the interview room. Said she couldn't stop thinking about Lily's rocket ship. And would he meet her for coffee? The cafe was quiet. Elise wore the same gray sweater. She ordered hot chocolate for Lily and tea for herself. "I want to offer you something," she said. "It's not the job you interviewed for." Daniel blinked. "Okay. I'm starting a nonprofit. Education Access. Family First Workplaces. It's under the radar for now. But I want someone like you. Someone who understands real struggle. Who's lived it." Daniel stared, unsure what to say. "Why me?" Elise leaned forward. "Because I saw how you showed up. With honesty. Vulnerability. You didn't apologize for being a dad. You let it be your strength. Then she smiled. Also, I'm the CEO's sister. And I kinda own half the company. He almost choked on his coffee. You're, what? She grinned. Long story. Short version, sometimes you have to sit in the back of the room to see who really shows up. You did. So let me do the same. 2 months later, Daniel dropped Lily off at a new daycare, one affiliated with Elisa's foundation and fully covered. He now worked a 9 to 5 with weekends free. His job title? Community Engagement Manager. He helped families like his find the support they needed. His desk had crayon marks on the side, Lily's artwork from her visits. And on Lily's birthday, Elise showed up with a unicorn cake. I told you I like dragons better, Lily scolded, giggling. Elise winked. I'll bring both next year. Kindness doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's a crayon rocket ship and a single dad doing his best. And sometimes, the right person notices, and it changes everything. The end.